Hey everybody, this is Julie Quinn. This is one thing I forgot to talk to you guys in class, and I'm really glad one of your classmates brought it to my attention. I want to share with you a sample of a reading lead. We did not have any this week, but students will sign up for 2 of these over the course of the next 6 weeks, or 5 weeks left in class. So you're going to have to do these. They're 10% of your grade apiece, so this is a nice chunk of change, and I want to show you what can be done. So a reading lead is basically just a handout that shows a deeper read into a text. That you'll create a handout, you'll give it to all of your classmates. There are 12 students total, so 11, you'll need 13 copies for the class period, 12 for students including yourself, and then 1 for me. And what it does is it highlights a reading, looks at what some of the critical response has been to particular texts, and so on and so forth. So The Machine Stops was a story by Ian Forster, the British writer, and he wrote this in 1909. This is a really interesting story. So this is one of the ones that I do in my science fiction class, and my science fiction literature students do reading leads as well. So I mocked this up to talk about the background to the story, some of the main themes of the story, some interesting quotes, and then to show some of the additional academic readings that you can do in the library databases, for example, to find more information out, more critical commentary on The Machine Stops. And so I provide a definition. You don't have to do this, but there's all different sorts of things in the assignment guidelines on the website. If we go into the website, let me show you what this looks like. So go into 242, which is our class. Go to Canvas. Go into 242. Then if you go to assignments, you'll see reading leads 1 and 2. Okay. So when you click on this, you'll see a description of what's required. I'm looking for a deep reading of the text and consultation with scholarly sources, specifically from academic journals. About 400 words, so the length of one of your discussion board posts. So it's not much more than that. Important quotes or passages from the text, reviews and evaluations from the field, connections, how this work connects to not just science fiction, but other literature. So I think I need to change that one thing there, how this connects to other literary works, whether they're a part of our readings or not, how this represents the era with which the text is written, and so on and so forth. So the example that I've got here gives 2 chunky paragraphs with general thoughts and ideas and a connection to a science fiction movie that I thought had some relationship to the short story. A section of standout quotes, and then a works cited. So it's not an essay. It's not created like an essay, but it's a handout that may help your classmates see many different ways other experts, and in addition to you, have interpreted the text. So this is the reading lead, and at the bottom of this video, you'll see the sample as a handout. And just reach out if you have any questions. Remember, you need to do 2 of these before the last week of class. So I would not choose them on the same day. That just puts so much work on your shoulders. Choose 1, maybe for week 5 or 6, and 1 for week 7 and 8. That may make it easier, and you can spread it out a little bit. 1 week 4, 1 week 7, that kind of thing. I wish you great luck. Reach out if you have any questions, okay?